Hello, Tracy here. I just wanted to jump on here this evening, actually, and to thank the subscribers so very much, and the new subscribers. Thank you so very much. The comments, the interaction, thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. The likes and the views. So I just wanted to jump on here. Now, I get the feeling that somebody's working on something secretly, privately, not telling anyone else about it. And I feel like that's a good thing. So at the bottom of the deck, we have good juju. Just by them working on this without telling anybody, just by them only sharing that secret with them in spirit, it's like giving them good juju. Let's see what Mustard Spirit has. Okay. We got alchemy. Somebody's working on something. They have everything that they need. And what they need that's coming up will be provided. We have seasons. This is their time. This is their season. This is divine timing. This person has leveled up in every area of life that they could possibly think to level up. They have leveled up. Almost to the point that they levitate, they've leveled up. They took that machete, they took that chopping block, and they cut away everything, everybody that wasn't leveling up with them, that was trying to hold them down, that was trying to hold them back. They leveled up. They liberated themselves. They broke free. They broke through whatever glass barrier was put there to try and keep them in. They broke free. They liberated themselves. And now they know, in order for them to remain leveled up, in order for them to remain free, in order for them to remain everything that they need to, they have to use their intuition. They have to let spirit guide them. Sorry if you hear my stomach. I need to eat after this, but I wanted to get this video out first. Bottom of the deck, we got soul forgiveness. Because you know what? You've forgiven yourself. That was the final thing that you needed to do, was to forgive yourself, to let those burdens go, to give it to the altar. Now you're ready. Now you are ready to, like they say, do you, boo? You about to do you, boo. It's your season. It's your time. And you know what? Get ready, get ready, get ready. Because, baby, let me tell you something. Whenever you come busting out, and you're going to know that you're getting ready to bust out. You know how you're going to know? Because there's going to be haters, hater nation, all around. It's going to be coming from the left, from the right, from the top, from the bottom. But you just stay intuitively. Stay in your lane. Keep your focus narrow. Keep it on the sparrow. so that you can just sail right through that little bit of hater resistance to get to where you got to go. Bottom of this deck, we got ta-da, Temperance. Could be dealing with an earth angel. Could be dealing with someone who's a healer. Could be dealing with someone who has done the healing, who is healed. Could be dealing with someone who's finally earned their wings. But we're dealing with someone who knows how to protect themselves. We're dealing with someone who knows how to defend themselves. We're dealing with someone who knows they are the star and how they can work with others, work well with others. Not just working well with others, but that Three of Pentacles also represents them working with them and the Triple Trinity. Because they are the star. It's time. It's time for them to level up. It's their time. It's their season. Some people have their season whenever they're young. And then whenever they're older, it piddles out. Some people have their season whenever they're middle-aged. And maybe whenever they're young, it's a struggle. And then some people don't have their season until later. Three of Swords and Three of Wands. You know what? You turned your back on this heartache, heartbreak, whatever wasn't working, whatever you had to defend yourself against. You turned your back on it. You said, forget it. I'm not even going to deal with it. I'm not even going to look at it. I don't even care about it anymore. I don't even care about it anymore because you did so much work working on yourself. You're doing so much work working on whatever you are silently working on. Whatever that is. It could be a new type of car. It could be a new type of computer. It could be a new type of art. It could be whatever it is. But you had to turn your back on everything that wasn't working, everything that hurt, everything that didn't want to come with you. And that's part of that soul forgiveness. Having to have the strength to move forward regardless. Regardless. Having to have the strength to go build somewhere else. Once again, keeping your eye on the sparrow. What else, Spirit? Somebody is away from conflict. But there's conflict that's like wants to follow this person because it's like they can almost sense you're at a breakthrough. They can sense something great is coming through for you. Because it's like they can see it in you. It's like they can sense it. Like, you know how people say they have those pheromones? You can't see them. You can't really smell them. But it's something about someone's pheromones that draws people to them, like flies on a dodo. But something about this conflict, like I said, you're just walking away from it. You're keeping your eye on the sparrow. You've already leveled up. You've said whatever you had to say. If somebody brought some bullshit to you, you said it in the nicest, kindest, most mature way that you could say it. But you said it and you moved on. And not really cared about it. Because right now you're just feeling too free. You're feeling too good. You're feeling too confident. You're feeling too secure within yourself to really give a crap about anything or anyone else, especially anyone that wants to keep you boxed in, wants to keep you small. Not you. Not anymore. Not today. Not tomorrow. And not any day moving forward. They should have had fun with that whenever they was all up in your face. Oh. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. They should have had fun with that bullshit back then. But now, they are well aware that that bullshit is not about to fly. There's something from the past. There was a decision that was made when you made that decision from the past to liberate yourself. And that is like what started the wheel of fortune turning in your favor for whatever you're working on. Or whatever it is. Keep working on it. Can't make this up. 8 of Coins. Like I said, something that you're working on, it's going to turn out great. It's going to turn out wonderful. I feel it. I wish I could see it. I wish I could envision it. It's too many cards. It's too many cards. Just a few, Spirit, please. Ooh, Lord. But whatever it is the truth. Whatever it is the truth. It helps people to heal. Let me put this window up a little. It helps people to heal. It helps people to be able to lay down their 3 of Swords, to lay their burdens down. It helps people to move forward, to reach their 10 of Pentacles. It helps people to be able to defend themselves against all types of energy and to communicate effectively for themselves and to be independent. And maybe this is something that someone is working on in private is them and their security. and what they feel about them, what they think about them, how they communicate to themselves. Maybe they're going through that. Maybe that is what they're really working on. Having to walk away from somebody who was maybe being negative to them, who was maybe being condescending to them, who maybe didn't show them any appreciation, who maybe tried to knock them off their motherfucking square, who tried to make them not be able to see the value in themselves. That's why you had to walk away from that motherfucker. Guess what? That shit was justice. And you even had to heal behind that shit. But that shit was justice. You needed to get away from that motherfucker, whoever that was. You needed to put that person's head on a chopping block and with your machete chop the shit out that motherfucker and liberate yourself. And always use your intuition before you step next to or up to anybody else. Feel them out. Don't just check them out. Feel them out. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Because you don't want to end up with this shit again. You want to be done with this shit. You looking for something more like this. Something that does work. Not that other bullshit that don't work. Don't just look for somebody for money, whether you're a man or a woman. Don't look for just the resources. Look at inside the person. Because you will end up with that devil energy kicking yourself. But if you end up with that devil energy kicking yourself, I'm not going to let you stand alone. I'm going to come and kick your ass with you. Because I'm going to be like I told you. We went through days of this shit. It's time for you to love yourself so you can be there, so you can love somebody else. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. It was time for you to walk away and look at some other things. Go within yourself. Turn your back on everything at some point and just go within. Seclude yourself. Stay to yourself. Get to know yourself. Even talk to your damn self. Talk to you. Talk to spirit. Because spirit will answer you. Your neighbors might think you a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but they not gonna fuck with you. You know what I mean? So it kind of works out. Just kidding. But find the value within you. That's what we're looking for, is that. That's what that liberation was for. You didn't liberate from one toxic situation to go to another toxic situation. You went from one toxic situation so that you can get over that shit. Clear the air of that shit instead of dragging this shit on to the next thing and then the next thing and then the next. That's why you have to go within. Could be 3 months. Could be 3 years. But I can guarantee it's probably going to have to be longer than 3 damn weeks. You just came through the fire. You just called out to God to help me, help me, help me. So don't go back into the fire. Then I saw the card flip. But I saw that devil pop out again. In his ass. See? Trying to create conflict. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's time to go within. It's time to release your burdens. Put them at the altar. Remember that. Put them at the altar. Set yourself free. Didn't even know that was there. Set yourself free and be happy. Because everything is clear. You know what game is. You know where you just came from. You know where you don't want to go back to. It is time to set yourself free. It's time to liberate yourself. It's time to use that intuition to know this is what the fuck I need to stay the fuck away from. You might look good, you might sound good, and you might even smell good, but you sure the hell ain't good for me. Let me make the right damn decision this time, because I'll be damn if I'm gonna be stuck in some long-term bullshit that's gonna take me for quickly to get in and forever to get the hell out. I'm telling you, this could be talking to an emperor. Somebody who feels like, you know what, he is just at his wits motherfucking end, and right now he is ready to liberate himself. He's looking at like, you know what, I got everything. I'm studying everything closely. I'm looking at everything. I'm counting my money. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. If I put this here, okay. Let me see. Let me get a paper and pen. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, do this and do that. Yeah. But he ready. He's ready. I feel like this person feels like he's got a lot of love to give. A lot of love to share. He's mature. He's responsible. He's loyal. And he's been through it. He has been through it. He's ready to get rid of that. And it's something that he regrets. I think he regrets just jumping into something before, because he didn't really check it out. Maybe it looked good. Maybe it smelled good. You know. But whatever it wasn't good in the end. And it seems like it's something that's going to it took a long time, maybe for somebody to see this, that they were just really basically just being used. It took them a long time to see that they were just being used. You know, maybe they were just being used because of their money or of their status or something like that. Who knows? But whatever it was, they finally figured it out. They recognized it. It was a shock. And that's whenever they decided, you know what? It's time for me to go. And that was justice. And I feel like this is what somebody is working on. Maybe they haven't left yet. Maybe they're still planning their move. Maybe they're getting their new spot together. You know? But whatever they're doing, they are liberating themselves. They're working on something in silence, in secret. And they're not telling anyone, which is the right thing to do. Which is the right thing to do. Spirit says, wait. Don't say anything yet. It's not time to say anything yet. It's not divine time. You know? And the only thing that you ever have to do is just have an understanding of yourself and how you feel. The other person, they're big boy or big girl, they're an adult, they can work out themselves how they feel, how they're going to survive, and everything else. Only have an understanding of yourself. And after you're gone and they still complain, who do they blame it on then? The dog? Somebody needs to have some self-reflection time. And for you, you need to find you. Don't go finding one person and then you go leave that person, you go to another person and then to another person and then to another person. Because that's how you end up with these third-party situations. It's time for you to meditate, relax, be peaceful, seek joy, seek happiness. Meditate by using the word because as you do that, you'll see that you gain the victory. You gain the victory. And that's the end of the story.